We all enjoy getting our all-over tan on and feeling the sun on our skin, but what happens when the thermometer starts to drop and there's that definite chill in the air? Some might just suck it up and brave the cold, while others don't want to freeze their little bits off and will jump back into a totally textile existence and sport the flannel and the goose down, trying to keep themselves warm and toasty. So what do you do when it's too cold to be a happy nudist? Well, let's take a look. Imagine stepping outside in the winter bare-skinned as the chilly air wraps around you. Oh golly. For some, this is a liberating experience, a way to connect with nature on a deeper level, but how do they cope with the cold? So grab a warm cup of coffee and get ready to find out if nudists can truly handle the chill. Since early man put on plant materials and animal skins to keep themselves warm, we've depended on that extra covering to keep us protected from the cold. Today, it's no different, unless you happen to be lucky enough to live in a balmy place year-round. So what do you do when you're bare and the temperature dips and the goosebumps are come a-calling? While many people associate nudism with warm beaches and sunny weather, there's a surprising number of nudists who embrace the chillier months. Some nudists develop a resistance, if you will, about the cold. We've all known people from the frozen Northlands, that seem to take the cold better than us, thin-blooded people, particularly, like Floridians. However, this strength of will only takes you so far, as frostbite and discomfort are a great danger. Some nudists use mindfulness techniques to focus on their body's responses to the cold. So instead of shivering, they find ways to embrace the experience, turning discomfort into a meditative state. Again, this comes with some level of risk that you can get hypothermia or do some skin damage to yourself. In my opinion, if you're out in the cold and you no longer feel cold, you should take this as a warning and get inside and warm yourself up. With that said, many nudists embrace the winter months and take part in such activities as nature hikes, jumping in frigid water as part of a polar plunge or a nude solstice swim. They make nude snow angels and partake in naked skiing and ice skating. I've seen people do the nude skiing and sledding and can say that they are far more brave or tough than I am. I have done a nude snow angel, and though it makes for a good story and it was fun at the time and a little bit painful, I will probably not ever repeat that feat. Nudists often gather in groups during the colder months, sharing warmth, so to speak, and camaraderie. The social aspect helps to combat the chill, creating a sense of community that is both comforting and empowering. And nudism's not a law. It's not hard and fast, so it's okay to get together and keep your clothes on. Hot tubs and fire pits can really be a game changer by providing warmth, though there are usually some parts of you that are, left out in the cold, quite literally. If you own a hot tub, you know what I mean. If not, well, you need to find a friend that has one. A warm hat, beanie sort of thing or whatever that you don't mind getting damp can go a long way in keeping you all over comfortable in the hot tub. One of my favorite things is to be in a hot tub when it snows. I miss those days terribly, as I don't get to see a whole lot of that in Florida. A great host can go for a heated towel rack and help offset that shock as you exit the tub. That's probably the worst part anyway. There's nothing like wrapping a warm towel or a terry cloth robe around you when you leave the water. Or you can have a wet-friendly entry into the house with a towel or a bath mat down so that people can get out of the hot tub, run inside, and minimize that exposure time to the cold. I also love a good bonfire or a fire pit, but usually wrap a blanket around my back to keep that side from freezing while I have a nice toasty front. Otherwise, I'm just rotating like a chicken on a rotisserie trying to keep both sides warm. Another way to handle when it gets cold is to go somewhere where it's not. Many people are snowbirds that travel to warmer climates when the frost starts to form. We have a huge influx of people down here in Florida trying to take advantage of our warmer days. If a move is not in your card, there are shorter term options such as cruises or trips to the balmy shores of the Caribbean or the Mediterranean. The Southern Hemisphere is also a great choice, as their seasons are reversed to those in the US. Australia or New Zealand can sport grilling temperatures in January when we're freezing up here in the Northlands. And there are a number of nudist opportunities down under, mate. That might be a great way to get your nudism fix in, to hold you over until the springtime starts to, kind of pop in here back at home. So can nudists really handle freezing temperatures? Well, it seems they can, using a mix of preparation, mindset, and community support. Well, thanks for watching. If you like what you see on this channel, I would like to invite you to like and subscribe. It costs you nothing but a few clicks, and it helps the channel greatly. Be sure to tune in as we continue to look at living life au naturel. And even in the winter, don't forget the sunscreen.